guys, welcome back to the Bluebird Charabanc Tales channel. Been working on the air suspension this last couple of weeks. So replaced that stupid little single pump and all the sort of complicated nonsense of tilt and all that nonsense. I put two black Via Air 444C compressors, and I fitted them in here. I got this little, made up this little tray, aluminium tray. So I did, and pop everything down into the frame. There are the two compressors, you can hear them running at the moment. We're filling up the tank. We're sitting at not far off 200 pounds PSI. At which point pressure switch on here will kick in and switch off the compressors. So this is the original tank. I have no idea what the capacity is. So what I've done is I've put in a little manifold. You can see it there in amongst the cabling, and here we have the pressure switches. Well, at the moment I have them sitting at 75 PSI on all the bags. Not sure exactly what will be a good pressure until I get a chance to drive her. Now that I've got the air suspension to work again, I'll be able to drive it again. And in the middle, those are, I'm going to put a fourth one in, those are manual air paddles. They're just going to be for redundancy, so if anything ever happens to my manifold system, then I can just switch everything over to manual and not be stuck. The same as the idea was with the double compressors. A, it'll air up quicker, and B, the likelihood of both compressors going at the same time is less than one compressor going. And I still have the other little compressor knocking about somewhere that came out of it, which I'm going to be putting in the back somewhere for airing up tires and other things where I might need a bit of compression, and it will be a third option if the worst came to the worst and both of these malfunction for some reason. So to control it, I'm using a little sort of switch box, this thing here, so I can control each bag individually on the corners. And I can put them up and down individually, or I can put them up as a group, two front ones together, two back ones together. I can put all four up and all four down. So that will allow me to use the airbags to level off the bus whenever I'm on site anywhere, or to lift the bus higher if I'm going over some sort of sleeping policeman obstacle or something in the road, or even to lower it if I need to get underneath some obstacle overhead. So, been chasing leaks for the last week, but I think now I've managed to get them all, and hopefully that's the air suspension system replaced and updated and working far better. Here we are, we're almost at the 200, we'll be knocking off shortly. And that's only taken about 10 minutes or less to fill the tank. So the only thing missing, which I have on order, is a couple of water traps. One for air coming out of the tank and into the manifold, and one coming from the compressors getting into the tank. And once they're in, then I can rebuild everything. Yeah, this is my spaghetti of wiring. As I took the IC out, I know a lot of people said not to bother, but I've put two Maxxair fans in, Maxxair Deluxe, one there and one at the back. No dramas, all sealed perfectly well. It's been absolutely pouring today. No leaks anywhere. And also, as you can see, I started the insulation on the roof, the first layer of insulation, and the lower half the sides are both done. So after a long couple of years, eventually we're starting to get into the actual conversion work. So just the continue going through the wiring and sorting it out. So I've used like a lot of people, I've used the box to the back here, and I'm rewiring and reorganizing. I've got individual fuses for the each compressor, including the third one. I put those 2 bus bars in because there was far too many cables going to the earth and the main supply, dumping the battery onto the hood. It was just really messy, and I wasn't too happy that it would be safe. There we go. That's the compressor just being switched off by the pressure switch, and that's just the engine running. So that's the state of play at the moment, guys. Now try and sort this web of wiring out, so that I can then start wiring the bus for the DC wiring on the